to the High School Huddle, along with Ronnie Phillips, still Nichols. I'm Chris Evans as we get set for the 2025 football season. 6A2 has been top-heavy, might be that way again. If it's top-heavy, you got to start with the defending state champions, the Choctaw Yellow Jackets. But before we do that, let's first hear from our great sponsor, Red River Roofing.
Refresh your view of the world and lower your energy bill with new windows from Red River Roofing Siding and Windows. Visit us at redriveroklahoma.com.
Yellow Jackets on top of the 6A2 world after chasing it for a few years. They got their first state title since 1960, and they're the favorites to win 6A2 and go back-to-back this year. We'll see how it plays out. But, guys, it just seemed like yesterday at UCO, Muskogee jumps out to a 25-7 lead, 3:38 left in the third quarter. Juju Smith returns it as Choctaw scores the last three scores to win the first title in 64 years.
Yeah. Completely changed. Talking about Juju's play, completely changed the whole ball game. It was like two different teams.
The history of Choctaw football.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So close many times.
Yeah.
Juju's gone, Cash is gone, but there's a good bunch of players returning when you look at Mayor Morgan, Landon Gatson, and Titus Hawk.
Yep.
Yeah.
And this is why the Choctaw Yellow Jackets will be a favorite to win it in 6A2. They've been chasing it, now they're the chaser. So you see how they react to that this year.
Yeah, I mean, it's always different, right?
Yep.
But, their schedule's not that difficult. I mean, they've got Bixby on there, but, I mean, that's in a non-district game, obviously. But the only real test I see them in district play is Stillwater potentially, and I'll be honest with you, I think they'll handle Stillwater pretty easily. So, I think it's Choctaw's 6A2's Choctaw's to lose.
And we'll take a look at that season schedule in a second, along with how we think they'll handle that season schedule. But I think a big deal for Coach Corbin this year, congratulations to him on his first state championship, is to keep them focused.
Yeah.
Because of that schedule, keep them focused and like they've been hungry the last 3-4 years to keep that with the trophy and rings on their hands.
Well, the thing about this is why I really enjoy 6A2. Because teams like Choctaw and Muskogee and Stillwater in the past years are good teams who would never have an opportunity to win a state championship game.
Yep.
No.
The game we saw last year is just proves why 6A2 it should be there, because that was just so awesome to see. And again, Gatson, backup quarterback all last year, has an opportunity to shine in the state championship game and does.
Player of the game.
Plays out well, became player of the game of that game, and now it's his team. Right?
That's no question it's his team.
So it's going to be great. I think Choctaw is going to be really good this year.
I think Titus Hawk will have a bigger impact on the offense this year. In the state championship game, had a carry for a few yards, but had 4 catches for 94 yards, and he has a plethora of Division I offers in football and baseball. I think he'll be a baseball guy. I think that contract hits a little bit harder.
6'7", 230, 240.
He's huge, and he'll have options. His dad played Oklahoma State, played professional baseball, so he has that DNA.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
So we're about to see the season schedule for Choctaw. The mascot's not the gold standard; it's the regular mascot.
Right.
So I hope Choctaw fans aren't too mad. It's not the gold standard Jackets.
They'll be all right.
All right, here we go. I think they'll be happy with what we think they might have as far as a regular season record, as all three of us are going 9-1 regular season. The only hiccup we see is the third game when they take on the Bixby Spartans. But they'll begin the season with 2 road trips. How about Lubbock, Texas, and Hayes, Kansas? I know Hayes is 5 hours. I'm not sure what Lubbock is. It feels like
17, 30, 40, 60 hours.
How many hours?
I think Hayes is 5.
How far is it to Wichita?
Hour and a half
From where we're at.
from where we're at.
Yeah, no.
Choctaw's probably 2 hours.
2 hours to Wichita.
I'd say it's closer to 6 hours.
Okay.
Yeah, Hayes is way up there.
You're almost to Colorado.
Yeah, you are.
Well, as you kind of alluded to, Phil, once you get past Bixby, really the only thing you look at for Choctaw is Stillwater, and that's the case in 6A2. There's 4 teams, I think.
4 teams.
Just like we had the same conversation last year.
And that's the downside about 6A2 is that there's only 3 or 4 good teams that can compete for a state championship. But those 4 teams are really good. They're fun.
Really good.
They're fun to watch. So 6A2. the regular season for us, it's kind of a blah, right? But then when it gets playoff time, it's good.
Well,
it gets good.
They've had some of the best games in the state championship week in the last 3 or 4 years of all the classifications. I mean, so to your point, Ronnie, it was a great decision adding that 6A2 because we've gotten to see some great football games.
6A2, I think, started in 2014.
I think the best thing that happened to 6A2 was Bixby going to 6A1.
Because everybody was playing for second there.
I
mean, so
in the beginning it didn't make sense, but now it does because Bixby's up. Right. Yeah, so it's great. I'm glad it's still here.
I will say this: that game with Stillwater would be huge because remember last year. Choctaw won the game and didn't see Muskogee in the semis. They saw Muskogee in the finals. So finishing that 1-2 is an important part where you might see Muskogee or Sand Springs. And we're not sure. I think Sand Springs will be a better team this year than they were last year. So I think it'll be important, again, for Choctaw to win that district or Stillwater to win that district to stay away from the better of the two teams, assuming between Muskogee and Sand Springs.
Yeah. You know, and on defense, I want to say this too. In the state championship game last year, another young man that transferred in to Choctaw years ago that we all know very well, Israel Hammonds.
You know, he's a stud.
He's a stud. He's 6'4", 230 pounds, junior, can move, is physical. I think his upside at the next level is massive.
Well, remember we talked to Coach Corbin for that state championship game last year, and he said that he could possibly be the highest recruited
ever
Choctaw Yellow Jacket ever. Isaiah Hammonds.
I mean, because
he projects really well.
Oh man, he is, and he's a great kid. Yeah, he's a tremendous kid.
Zayla Matlock comes over from McLeod to help out the offense as well. So Choctaw, over the years, has bring in transfers and players. Israel Hammond's one of those players that has transferred in. Landon Gatson that has come in. So they bring a lot of people in at Choctaw. It's that Choctaw, Midwest City, Del City, Carl Albert, it has a lot of movement in those areas. So we'll see how it plays out. We're predicting another great season for the Choctaw Yellow Jackets, and we'll see how it plays out. But I think. Can we say clear favorite? Or?
I think they're a clear favorite.
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
All right, we'll see how it plays out. Also, be sure to check out the High School Huddle every Wednesday night of the football season, all the way to the very end in December. Wednesday nights, 6 o'clock, youtube.com/High School Huddle. We ask that you subscribe and like. I promise you we'll be talking a lot of Choctaw, and Choctaw fans can type in your questions. We'll put it on the screen and have a good conversation back and forth. Should be a fun season for the Jackets. We'll talk to you next time here on the High School Huddle.